I, Doreen Maboza, the interviewer, welcome you all to this discussion on inventory management. I would also like to address the gathering and also our guest, Ms. Kanika Tigga and Ms. Poonam Hessa. The famous saying, make inventory a common enemy for your company, was said by Dave Waters. As we know, inventory management is a step in the supply chain where inventory and stock quantities are traced in and out in your warehouse. The goal of inventory management is to look where your inventory is at a given time and how much of it you have in order to manage your inventory materials correctly. Now I would like to ask the experts some related questions. So Ms. Kanika, tell me what are the different techniques of inventory management and also what are the necessary goals of inventory management?
There are quite a few techniques, so I will discuss the majors. The first one, economic order quantity. It is a formula used to calculate inventory stocking levels. Its main purpose is to help a company maintain a consistent inventory level and reduce costs like holding costs. Next, minimum order quantity. It is the fewest number of units required to be purchased at one time. In e-commerce, it is most often used by the manufacturers and suppliers at the context of production run. The ABC analysis. This fits perfectly with the wide variety of product having different purchasing cycles, sales volumes, and profit margins. The general idea of this is to categorize the products into three groups. Category A for the best products, Category B for weak selling products, and Category C for mid-range products. The last one, just in time. It involves keeping minimum amount of inventory in hand at all times. It also avoids the extra cost of storing and the risk of those products never getting sold. Next, talking about the four primary goals of inventory management. The first one to be management of stock. That is, ensuring to have an appropriate amount of stock for sale, but also maintain an ongoing turnover rate to avoid obsolete inventory. This helps in the seamless transactions of product delivery. The second one is checking stock quantities. Inventories must be analyzed to avoid overstocking or understocking of raw materials or finished goods. This helps to eliminate the rush of ordering depleted materials. Also, acquiring merchandise in bulks provides beneficial saving for the business. The third one is safeguarding inventory. Proper maintenance prevents losses due to theft, damage, or corrosion. Understanding the storage requirements are very important for minimum damage, even while delivering the product. Lastly, record keeping. Inventory softwares helps to record and evaluate restoring thresholds. Faulty items and returned products are stockpiled separately. This keeps business finances in line with details of inventory turnaround and costs.
Thank you, Ms. Kanika. Now, I have a question to our second expert, Ms. Poonam Hessa. Who do you think is accountable or responsible for inventory management effectiveness? And tell me some inventory management strategies.
Well, thanks for the question. But actually, it is very difficult to determine who is the ultimate liable for the inventory management. Generally, it depends upon the organization chain of command and the areas of responsibilities. Like, there is a separate department for keeping the information about the stores and the manufacturing organization. Like, the warehouse teams are responsible for handling all the inventories from FIFO to delegating the proper stock levels at different locations, and the purchasing teams are responsible to make sure that they are not under or over purchased and are responsible for monitoring each other. Management and sales department work together for selling unfinished goods at different time to another party. Generally, you can say that general managers are responsible for effective inventory management. Regarding the inventory management strategies, first, one should use just-in-time inventory management. Second, employ a safety stock inventory. Third, automate your inventory management system. Fourth, use data analytics. Fifth, use software to simplify stock management. Sixth, integrate your mobile technology. Last one, forecast your inventory accurately.
Thank you, Ms. Poonam. Now, anyone from the gathering would like to ask some questions from experts? May ask now.
Ma'am, I'm building a third retail store. So I want some inventory management tips. And what's the input of inventory in businesses?
I will suggest you some of the inventory tips that will be effective for your inventory business. First, you need to prioritize your products. Categorizing your products into groups helps you to understand which need to be ordered frequently and how slow they move out of inventory. This allows you to spend more time and resources on profitable products. Second, track all product information. Make sure to record all the product information for items in your inventory. Third, audit your inventory. Auditing your inventory regularly helps you to ensure the accuracy between the stock quantity and the financial records. Fourth, analyze supplier performance. A supply performance is helpful to identify where the supplier can improve or when to cut them off. Fifth, last and the most important tip, always keep customer satisfaction in mind. Customer satisfaction is very much important. If your inventory runs too low, customer cannot buy. It will lead to lost sale. Even worse, it will lead to lost customers. Regarding the impact of inventory in business, it is very important for business owners to understand what it really means. Inventory management can make or break the business. Issue with inventory contributes to business loss and even failure. A good management inventory system strikes balances between the amount of inventory coming in and going out.
Hello Kanika ma'am, myself Sushila. I am a cookie manufacturer and I just started my business few months ago. So my question is, would you please tell me which pricing method will be more profitable?
Well, thank you for the question, Ms. Sushila. The FIFO method, that is the first in, first out method, in which the older inventory is sold out first, will be beneficial for your business. This increases the net income because it takes the older inventory to value the cost of goods sold, which in turn increases the gross profit margin.
Thank you ma'am for the answer. So my next question is, suppose your warehouse is full and due to a scheduling error, no delivery trucks can collect the inventory from the warehouse until the next day. You have an additional shipments expected to arrive at the warehouse tonight. What do you do?
In a situation like this, the first thing to do would be to call the logistics manager and ask if there is any available warehouse to divert the shipments to. If not, you can ask the sales staff to find any retail location to accommodate the extra inventory. If both of these are not possible, then the vendors could be communicated to recall their products until there is enough space to accommodate the inventory.
Well, that's all for the discussion, and I hope you got a fair idea of what inventory management is all about. And thank you for being a great audience. And those were the team members of my crew, Kanika Tigga and Poonam Hessa as inventory management experts, Isha Banerjee and Sushila Mardi as an audience, and I, Doreen Babosa, as the interviewer of the show. So, thanking you all for attending this discussion. Thank you.